Hi Aquarius, thanks for stopping by. It's Jen here. This is your September 2020 tarot reading. On the 2nd is a full moon in Pisces, and September 17th we have a new moon in Virgo. Okay, I think those are too many cards, but too much. Maybe that's a message. It's too much. Something you might find yourself this month just going, oh, okay, this is too much. This person's too much. Where this project is going too much. Let's calm down here. Let's simplify things. Let's reel things in. If you're ever, I've designed and had a few houses built, actually 3, but I never had enough money to allow things to go crazy. But it's almost like you're planning a house. You're planning something. Maybe it's just getting a bit out of control and it needs to be scaled back, which isn't. I don't feel that it's negative at all. It's just I see almost like a giggling, like, okay, Aquarius, we got a little excited, overly excited there. We need to rein it back in just a little bit. Hanged Man, we're in a collective, this world hanged man moment, right? We're on a pause. We have to, things aren't moving forward the way we want them to, or haven't been. This is the card under the deck. But it's how, and this isn't to shame anyone at all, because this is a type of situation, and depending on how this went down for you, this could have been just the most horrific and stressful time of your life. So I apologize, and sending love and good vibes to you if that happened. For someone like myself, who, knock on wood, I've kept my job. Everyone, for the most part that I know, has kept their job. It's been fine. It's been absolutely fine. I've had the flexibility from work to do what I need to do to homeschool my son, and it really that. But it's like, okay, so how did you just reflection? How did you handle it? What has come out of it? Did you use this time wisely? And think, just to reflect on that. Did I use this time to grow? Did I use this time to sort of look at some things and re-examine some things and make some changes, or change my thinking to sort of come out of this with a different philosophy, or an increased perspective, a better perspective? The world, yeah, it's like things that affect the whole world. It's also a cycle coming to an end. It doesn't have to be good or bad. Someone graduates from high school, that's the end of a cycle. It's what's supposed to happen. It's sort of bittersweet sometimes. It doesn't have to be a negative, but it is a whole new phase of life. So if you did have some significant aha moments or shifts in perspective, you know what I just saw? I see, even though it's a castle, I almost saw the background of a city, and maybe you felt suffocated in where you were during lockdown. Like if you were in a city and were confined to an apartment, or vice versa. Maybe you live out in the middle of nowhere and it was, I don't know, trying not to give too many examples, but maybe who you were living with, you felt suffocated, not literally, obviously. And so maybe you're breaking up the relationship. Yeah, something that you found stifling. You're getting on with a new phase. You're changing that. Could be work. This is can be messages, the pages, Page of Wands. They're also new beginnings in something you're passionate about, you're inspired to do, action oriented, a new activity. You may be getting into shape, getting back out there again. Inspiration, enthusiasm, motivation, energy. You're moving forward again. Definitely a new job is potentially on the horizon, a new place to live. When the Ace of Pentacles comes up, something it's tangible. You can see it. Someone will see the change. Oh, you lost 20 pounds. You're moving. You're fixing up your place. You're going on a budget. You're juggling your finances around. You're getting your will in place. You're getting a mortgage. You're packing up and moving. You have a new job. You have a new routine. And you think of even just changing, like I've changed jobs. I work for a bigger institution. So I have changed jobs within the institution. And even just working in a different building. I parked in the same parking lot, but I parked on the other end of it. I would go into work a different way because I was a little further away from where I used to be. I went and got food for lunch at a different place. And then you start running in and seeing different people. I don't know, it can just set off a new chain of events. And again, not good or bad, just it can open up new possibilities, a new phase in life. But you're pretty excited about it with that Page of Wands. Death. So transformation. Yeah, your life won't look the same. Something's shifting, something's changing. The butterfly never becomes the caterpillar again. It's the same being, but it's transformed. You're transformed. So you really did do this inner work, this stuck to work. When you felt stuck with this hanged man, you really looked within, and as Aquarians do, able to see the opportunity and be able to look at it in a different way from a lot of people, and really transform your business into what needs to happen with how things were during the shutdown, really rising to the challenge. Ten of Swords. To me, this card comes up when there's just something you will not tolerate anymore. It's the straw that breaks the camel's back, and you're just like, I don't need this fucking stress in my life anymore. I'm dead. So you're getting rid of something. You're done with something. That could be the shift in perspective. This could be anything. It could be, but I feel like it's something that was, maybe you were in the Eight of Swords energy before, sweeping it under the carpet in denial. You'd kind of resigned yourself to it, but it became super obvious lately that this is not something you can just keep sweeping under the carpet. You're done. You are done. Yeah, and walking away is your victory. You're starting something new. This new beginning is where your success and your happiness lies. So this could be a homecoming, moving home, leaving home, recognition, success. When the success card, the victory card comes up, I like to remind people to count your own wins, your inner wins, the wins that no one else really would notice. Not allowing something that usually triggers you to trigger you, stopping yourself from going to the refrigerator, just mindlessly snacking. I mean, whatever it is, getting up and exercising when you really, really didn't feel like it. But it could be anything. my brain was starting to spiral into a negative self-hating shame spiral. Am I the only one that does that? And I was able to stop it and use some of my mindfulness techniques. And so count all your wins, not just the external ones that everyone else celebrates with you, but your internal ones. That's what takes strength and vulnerability. Kind of shields under that. So legacy, multi-generational interests, themes. Yeah, the dawning of a new way of life. Oh, it's just I just heard that song, the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I haven't really looked into that, but we're gonna have to change your superpower. One among many, though, air signs are all about the mind, and Aquarius is an air sign. People think it's a water sign, but it's an air sign. So in the mental realm, you're mentally so sharp and you just can think about things in a way that no other signs can to your extent. And you're the entrepreneurs. You're the ones who bring us into new ways of doing things and thinking about things and advancing society as a whole because of your individual ability to think outside the box and put yourself out there. So thanks, Aquarians, for all you do for us. Take care. Bye.